wear. People like rings and stuff in their house and stuff on their bodies.
Yeah. What you do with your body is very important. If you abuse and mutilate your body, it can be a manifestation of self-rejection, self-hatred. That can also open the door for the enemy.
Like, let's say, okay, let's talk about people have tattoos on their body. Can they draw devils?
I believe so.
How?
Yes. Well, I believe that when you mark your bodies, especially when you mark it with demonic symbols, it attracts.
Now, some will say, "Well, I have a flower on my leg. I have a cross." What do you tell them? Or the name of some dead loved one.
Well, I wouldn't. I'm not legalistic.
I'm not either. I'm just asking you.
Well, I personally, I believe that one of the problems with tattoos is really drawing blood. When you deal with tattoos, people don't understand.
But I mean, in the Bible, it clearly states in the prophets that do not mark your body.
Yeah.
And God said so to Moses.
Because it was always connected with idolatry, witchcraft, and paganism in ancient culture. So sometimes there's a strong connection between witchcraft, paganism, idolatry, which often believers don't see the connection between marking your body. They would mark their bodies by worshiping false gods. So sometimes there's a connection between our idols and demons.
But certain tattoos can draw devils.
Definitely.
Let me just ask you, about other things like books, music in people's homes. Some of them listen to all that loud rock music and other music that is not even Christian.
Right. Well, music is very spiritual. Music opens you up to the spirit realm. That's why when
in both worlds,
yes, that's why when the anointing of God can come through music. When Elisha asked for a minstrel, it caused the spirit of God, so it can operate in the other realm as well. Music can release demons. If you're listening to ungodly, unclean music, it is a way that demons are released. If you're going to unclean, ungodly concerts and listen to ungodly music, demons are released that way as well. People can actually become demonized by going to ungodly musical events.
Once a person is demonized in their soul, what's going to happen to them?
Well, eventually, as they grow older, if they're not delivered, it's going to affect them physically. They're going to begin to break down physically. They're going to end up with sickness. It's going to end up destroying them. I found that people can live with demons for a period of time, but over a long period of time, it'll begin to manifest in their body. They'll begin to have mental problems, confusion. It will take its toll on their body.
How about spiritually? Can it affect their spirit or the Christian walk?
Yes, it can. Well, it can cause people to backslide. It can cause people to walk away from God. It can interrupt their fellowship with God.
It can bring damnation.
Yeah, it can
cause them to lose their salvation.
It can cause a person to go into sin and rebellion. I've known people who love God, walked with God, walked in power, that completely walked away from God and walked away from the church and are no longer serving God.
Because they entertained that demon, that weakness. They didn't deal with it. Yeah.
Yes, they didn't deal with it.
Yet self-deliverance happens.
Yes, you can pray for yourself. Most spirits come out of the breathing passages.
Well, you said that earlier. Explain that.
Well, the word for spirit is the same as the word for breath in the Bible, pneuma. So most demons, when they come out through coughing, choking, screaming. They come out of the breathing passage, because when your spirit leaves your body, you stop breathing.
Wow.
So most spirits are connected to the breath.
Yeah, I've seen that often in our meetings.